Today, I am not the 40-year-old me. Nope, nope, nope. It is Christmas, as you can see. Look at all that. Isn't that just freaking gorgeous? You can see the reflection of my ceiling fan in the window. Got a big old Christmas tree outside. Snow's piling up. We got a nice little snowman out there chilling, figuratively and literally. Anyway, this is my room. Very, very, very 90s is the style I went with for mine. So it's kind of like a mix and match of what I had as a kid and what I wanted as a kid. So you really can't adjust the placement of the bookshelves and the desk and things like that, but you can adjust where all the items are. You can spawn in like more Coke cans or more candy. The phone, you can actually use that in a net play and have people over and play games on that. But yeah, this is my room basically from the 90s. It definitely reflects everything that I really, really, really dug back in the 90s. I know the Doors aren't from the 90s, but that was definitely a movie that I mean, not only the movie, but their music, I loved it. And I had enough t-shirts to cover 2 weeks worth of school without washing one. But as you can see, I got some little movie posters here. This is obviously not from the 90s either, but my mom and my dad introduced me to Abbott and Costello, and this was my favorite movie of theirs, and so I wanted to put it up in the room. Can't go wrong with Short Circuit. I mean, you can't go, I mean, if you're an 82 baby, such as myself, there's really not much in this room you can't go wrong with, frankly, from a video game, cartoon, movie perspective. But the detail in this is just absolutely crazy. You can walk around with your thumbstick, or if you have the room, you can just walk around for real and get really close to stuff and check it out. You can pretty much interact with just about everything as far as all the tech stuff is concerned, the old school tech, but you can't really open doors or anything like that. Maybe it'll come later. Got my backpack, my skateboard, my cons, and so you like my framed Willow poster here? Freaking love that movie. Freaking yeah. There's just nothing in here that I don't like. Just saying. Alright, so for full effect, feels very homey. They've also got some features that they haven't completely brought in, where you can set like random events and little Easter eggs, as they call it, to happen, like your mom knocking on the door, stuff like that. If you have a good PC and you have an Oculus Quest 2, you got to check this out. This is crazy, and let me show you why. So I have this here Super Nintendo, and I want to hook it up to that TV. But what game do I want to play? And this is another really nice touch. So I went through the trouble of finding these labels. I have an old friend who's no longer with us, but I cannot tell you how many hours me and her put into this, kicking each other's ass left and right. I'm just saying, oh man, this cartridge, I'm shocked her cartridge didn't wear out as much as we played it. Doing all the fatalities, friendships, babe alley, you know, if you a 90s kid, 80s kid, you know what's up. Pilot Wings. So, funny story, whenever my dad got me the Super Nintendo, before I actually got it, he took it to work, and him and a buddy of his tested to see if it worked. And this was one of the games that I got with it, along with Super Mario World. This brings back so much memories. Me and Dad would take turns playing this game a lot. Another classic, Earthworm Jim. Nintendo 64. You can see the wear on the cartridge, and a little bit of wear on the labeling. Oh, it's so good. And then this isn't an adequate representation just yet, but they're working on more models for things. But here's a Sega Genesis. Got a few games for those. They look equally good. Anyway, let's do Super Mario World here. You plug it in just like that. Oh, forgot the best part. You gotta actually connect the AV cables. See that red thing that comes up? You grip it, drops the cable. Plug it in right like that. I'll set you right there. Actually, turn on the TV, and you actually flick the button like you did back in the day. Can't beat it. So you can play these with the Oculus controls. However, I don't really care to do that. And just to make it extra, wait. No, you gotta do it right. In the 80s and 90s, you never play a video game with the lights on. You gotta turn the lights off. I mean, that's just how it works. And they give you a chair so I could actually line it up with my real world chair, which I think is really cool. Look how that lights up my room. That is so awesome. So, but to do this right, you gotta sit on the floor. And I am using, so the way I have this set up is I have PS5 controller, Bluetooth to my computer, and I have DS4, the little app running, which basically makes it detected as an Xbox 360 controller, which the simulator likes. But yeah, check it out. And look around and stuff. When you're playing, you're not fixated to the TV. Batteries not included. Gremlins. Classics. So, I will say in my video you might notice a little jitter on the actual emulation part. That's only because OBS is running. There's not really I haven't found anyway, a really good way to get it optimized so that you can get the best gameplay representation from OBS. Always like eating. Oh. Come back here, Yoshi. Trying to run away from me, that's not right. Come here. I'll never forget when I got this. This was so crazy. And this is exactly how I played it. Sitting on the floor, roughly about this far from the TV. Mom get on to me, which I kind of hope that's what happens whenever they implement the events, that she maybe screams through the door. Whoops. Not to sit too close to the TV, because I gotta tell you, joke's on her. Because not only do I have a screen strapped to my face, but I'm also sitting right next to a virtual screen in virtual reality. Haha, take that, Mom. Showed you, didn't I? Okay, now I got my Oculus controllers back. Turn it off. Take the card out. Put it back from whence it came. Now here's another really cool thing that blows my mind, and definitely adds to the nostalgia. There's no argument there. We have a VCR, and we can do video, so you can watch old TV shows and stuff. It's not all the way in. It's because you gotta tap it in. I would freak out if they added an option where you had to mess with the tracking to get a clear picture, because that was If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. What? I don't know why it's not playing. Oh, I do. Because I'm being dumb. You gotta unhook it. Really skinny. Pay no mind. So, where are you? Ugh. Not pretty, but it'll work.
Carrie Robertson's a milk drinker. She gets a lot of attention. From me, she gets total attention.
She's hot. I think I'm at attention. Yeah.
Carrie Robertson's
But check
got a
that out.
restraining order against me.
The way it
I'm
lights
taking
up
them
your
out.
room.
So I know someday
You can
she'll
see a
come
little
back.
bit of reflectiveness in the TV screens when they're not on. So yeah. Everything about the room except for the wall textures and the ceiling texture
It's not bad.
is custom.
Brought to you
So,
by your local dairy association.
oh, here's another cool thing. Check this out.
Hey, Beavis. I heard if you, like, tip a cow over when it's sleeping, cool stuff happens. Yeah.
Further away you get from the TV.
Like what? It falls over? Cool. We're there, dude.
Alright.
Dun-it.
VCRs. But yeah, it does a plethora of different systems. Everything about it. There's let's see, 31. I think there's 31 posters that you can change. The floor texture is my texture. Obviously, all the posters are. This is a custom bed. I never actually had a bed set for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I always kind of wanted one, so I figured, what the hell? Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Ooh, snow. Wow, you can see the pixels. Just like the old days. You guys take care.